All right, so let's keep this going. And another thing you need that I would like you to consider to do while preparing to receive your husband is put yourself out there. Now, I know a lot of y'all do not like that. A lot of you feel like, oh no, God's going to take care of it. And listen, God can do amazing, wonderful things, okay? And I will put nothing past God. But he is not FedEx. He is not having a man be dropped off at your doorstep like Amazon Prime or something, all right? And you're like, there it is. You ain't have to leave your house or nothing. Just boom, right there. Now listen, if one of y'all gets lucky enough that that happens, more power to you. But in most cases, you're going to have to position yourself in some way. You're going to have to make yourself available. Now, I understand that people have their reservations and they are reluctant to do certain things. So, of course, I'm going to tell you pray about it. Ask God what is the way that He would like for you to put yourself out there. And if He says don't put yourself out there at all, hey, okay, cool, so be it. Fall back, right? It ain't, or maybe it's just not time. But I'm going to mention one thing. We all know going out. Going out, there are various places you can go out, but I think what's important, I won't get too deep into where you can go right now, but I will tell you that I think what's important is that you go where you are happy. You just start enjoying life, all right? Not going out for the simple purpose of meeting a man or meeting your husband, going out to enjoy and experience life. And in the process of doing that, you're going to have a heightened chance of receiving or meeting your husband, okay, along the way. So just focus on doing the things that actually make you happy and that you can enjoy, right? And if you want to mix in some more intentional places to go that men are going to be, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But again, pray about it. Now, the one that people are very reluctant to do is online dating. Now, I know some of y'all already probably sucked your teeth, turned your head. All right, you don't want to hear nothing else, but just hear me out, okay? Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Pray about it. However, I have had clients who have gone on online dating and have gotten married from online dating. It can work. You have to, one, look at it for what it is. It is not a place that guarantees you're going to meet the love of your life. It is a place that makes it easier for you to meet people. Okay? That's the first step. But then also understand that you have to be intentional with your approach if you expect to get positive results out of it. A lot of people do online dating with a very one foot in the door, one foot out approach. And then they wonder why they're not getting great results. You got to be very aware of how to effectively set up your profile and how you need to, at least, I'm not saying be obsessed with it, be consumed by it, but checking in, how to navigate that whole system. Now, one quick tip I will throw out there right now is when you're doing online dating for the purpose of meeting a man who is trying to intentionally date, who desires marriage, you will have a better chance of finding that on a site that makes a man pay to be on it. All right. So a subscription service that a man has to pay is going to have a better chance of meeting serious men. If you only go on free site, and I don't want to mention any specific right now because I'm not giving no free promo to any site, but if you go on some of these free sites, well, there's going to be a greater plethora of men who just are looking to be casual, have fun. They're just bored, whatever the case may be. Okay. Now, again, I am not saying you are guaranteed to find your future husband on there. But I am saying it's a place where you can more easily meet someone, and it is a place where millions of people have successfully met their future wife, husband, you name it. Okay? So it's something to consider. But either way, you got to put yourself out there. Now I'm going to give you one more thing to consider. Even if you don't like online dating, even if you're not a big fan of going out your house too much, maybe you're very introverted or you just don't have a lot of time. If you are on social media, that is still a place that you can potentially meet people. So you want to at least consider how to effectively set up your profiles that could invite more opportunities your way. Okay? Excuse me. I think having a good picture as your profile picture is, to me, is very important. I'm not a fan. I gotta laugh at this. I'm not a fan of y'all putting your pages on private. Okay? I understand some of you have very good reason to. And for those of you who have good, solid reasons, okay, cool. But to me, unless you hiding from something, unless there's a concern with work or whatever, why is it on private? To me, you are hindering your ability to potentially meet people on there. And I have to say this real quick before I move on to the next point. As someone who has had many DMs from women all over the world, one of the things that irks my nerves is when a woman shoots her shot with a private profile. And then even worse, a private profile and no actual profile picture. To me, it's like, come on, what are y'all doing? How do you expect them, any man, forget me, any man to handle that? All right? Be mindful of how you have your profile set, actually making it available to be seen, and how that can create more opportunities. That's all. We're just looking at opportunities. And then from there, we still have to evaluate those opportunities properly and do the right due diligence to make sure you are coming together with someone who truly is for you and not just someone who's going to waste your time. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. If you want a relationship, if you still desire marriage in your life, then I want you to understand the key is not that for you to wait for a man, it's for you to prepare to receive him, all right? Because